Okay, hello everyone. This is the latest in SharpLaunch's webinar series for commercial real estate professionals, where we provide insights into technology for the CRE industry. And today we're going to be taking a look at ChatGPT and its potential to revolutionize the way commercial real estate teams approach marketing, leasing, and selling their properties. So thanks for joining us. My name is Alex. I'm an account executive with SharpLaunch, based in Barcelona in Spain. And I've been an early adopter of ChatGPT, first signing up in November 2022, and now use the platform pretty much daily to help with tasks in work and out of work as well. And before I joined the world of real estate tech, I have a background working in technologies like virtual reality and health tech. And currently, my day-to-day involves helping commercial real estate teams adopt a more digital approach to their way of doing business, which brings us to the topic of today's webinar. I'm excited to share with you today the ways in which ChatGPT can be used to unlock the power of AI, specifically for commercial real estate marketing. So for those of you who are new to the subject, here's a quick summary. What exactly is ChatGPT? So ChatGPT is an AI chatbot that is powered by deep learning language models, and it can be used to answer questions, generate text, provide suggestions for creative writing. Generally, tasks that require a typed or written output can be made faster with the help of this tool from the company OpenAI. And yeah, ChatGPT is, it's a very innovative tool that can be used to streamline the market efforts of commercial real estate businesses. And so, yeah, moving on. To get the most out of ChatGPT, what you need to do is you need to make sure that you feed it accurate and specific information up front. Okay, so what you type in affects, the outcome. And you need to be smart with the prompts that you use. The more you train it, the better the outcome. And what we're going to do today is we're going to cover 10 useful prompts that could help you save time with your property marketing. And we'll go through the presentation. I'll share the prompts with you. But after the webinar, what I'll do is I'll send a copy of this recording so you can copy and use these prompts yourselves for your own properties that you're marketing. So yeah, when you're creating prompts, it's important to be effective. Give ChatGPT something to work with. So create or highlight or generate. Using commands like this can give you some very quality material. And one thing I like to do is when when you're asking ChatGPT to create something for you, if you put it in the style of, it will, in the style of a, however you want to appear in, the email or whatever it is that you're sending. That's something that, is important to do as well. So yeah, let's jump in. We'll run over the 10 prompts, and then I've got a little surprise to show you at the end where we can actually see how ChatGPT has been integrated with a commercial real estate marketing platform to help you save even more time. So one of the most time-consuming tasks in commercial real estate marketing is creating property descriptions. However, with ChatGPT, you can generate sort of very high-quality property descriptions quickly and easily. And by providing ChatGPT with a few key details about the property, such as its location and features, it can generate a well-written description that can be used in online listings and other marketing materials. So here, for example, we've asked it to write an engaging property description for a Boston property that is targeted at potential office tenants looking for a certain size of office space. With that sort of little prompt, it can generate sort of a couple of paragraphs, or 4 or 5 paragraphs that you can be used then after a bit of proofreading on the on the property listing site. So in addition to generating property descriptions, ChatGPT can also be used to create a bullet list of amenities that are nearby a property. This is especially useful for properties, that have a wide range of features and amenities, um, as it can be difficult to keep track of everything. But again, by providing ChatGPT with the type of amenity that you would like to promote that's close to the property and the property address, it can generate a sort of well organized and easy to read bullet list that again can be used in flyers, brochures, and on sort of online property listing pages. So on this one here, you see we've given it the prompt, highlight a few bullet points about the proximity of this Boston property to local area amenities that would capture the attention of a prospective tenant. And you could even get more granular with this and sort of give information of sort of what that prospective tenant could be looking for, and it'll generate a list for you, of various different sort of, here we have like dining, shopping, entertainment options, transportation options. Okay, where it's close to close to different hospitals, public centers, that sort of thing. So yeah, using ChatGPT to create a bullet list of amenities, again, that can sort of save you time with researching what's in the area and with actually sort of typing out and writing that list. Okay, so email marketing. Email marketing is an essential part of commercial real estate marketing as well, but crafting the perfect email, it can be time consuming. It can potentially be a challenging task, but again, with ChatGPT, you can create effective emails and entire email marketing campaigns, uh, fairly quickly. Again, all you need to do is, provide ChatGPT with a few key details about the campaign, such as the target audience, the general message, the tone of the email, and it can generate a well-written email that can be sent out to potential clients. So again, ChatGPT is a great way to get sort of a foundation of what you're going to write in an email. But I do also advise that you give it that human touch and edit it for sort of length and double check the content as well. So yeah, it can be a very useful tool for creating email campaigns. And with those campaigns, it's again, it's important to have sort of high engagement of the emails that you sent out, high open rates, high response rates, and so improving the engagement for your email campaign is, it's key to their success. And again, ChatGPT, we can use that to help with that. We can ask it to create more engaging and personalized emails that are more likely to be read and acted upon. And again, you just need to give it some information about perhaps the target audience, what the email content is going to be, and it can generate personalized subject lines and great calls to action that boost open rates and boost response rates, or as well, depending on what the goal of the email is. Perhaps you want to drive them to a landing page. Perhaps you want to elicit a response, and ChatGPT can help with giving you some ideas for for what those calls to action are. So you see here, we've asked it to generate a few subject lines to maximize the open rate for marketing office space for lease in Boston. But you could change the city, you can change whether that's office space for lease or industrial properties for sale. There's lots of different options there. And again, asking it here to generate a few calls to action to maximize click rate, or you could say, generate calls to action to maximize reply rate, or to keep the reader engaged. Again, you can get creative with these, but yeah, improving engagement for your email is another great way that you can use ChatGPT. So on to the next slide, helping with ad copy. So ad copy is, it's essential for creating effective online advertising campaigns, but crafting the perfect ad can, it can be a challenge. And with ChatGPT, you can create high quality copy quickly and easily. So there are some um, platforms like Google that they're super advanced, and they can actually tell if what you've written is AI generated or not. Um, so there are tools. One of them is a tool called Quillbot, and Quillbot can actually take an piece of AI generated text and give it a score out of 100, to tell you, how likely that it's going to be picked up by Google's algorithm. So if you put your AI generated text into Quillbot and it gives you a human reading score of 100, that should pass the Google test. But yeah, by providing ChatGPT again with some key details about what it is that's being advertised. So in this case, we've asked it to write 5 different Google ad copies to maximize clicks on an ad for retail space for lease in Dallas. And yeah, the 5 bullet points and the 5 copies that it's given us here is pretty good. It can generate effective phrases that can be used as messaging in sort of Google advertising campaigns, Facebook advertising campaigns, wherever it is that you're posting these ads. And the idea is, this is something that's been created by AI to help with maximize clicks on those ads. So assisting with creating social media posts as well. Social media, it's a really powerful tool for commercial real estate marketing. Everybody has, a strong LinkedIn presence, and creating effective social media posts is something that's really important. But again, it can be time consuming to think, what am I going to post about today? But posting daily on LinkedIn does help improve your visibility through their algorithm. They favor people who post frequently and post often. So having like a library of different topics to post about is always useful. And with ChatGPT, you can create high quality social media posts very quickly and easily. And again, all you need to do is plug in the details. So in this case, for example, we've asked it to write 3 different LinkedIn posts to capture the attention of a certain Boston property, targeted a certain size business, and written about sort of the size of the property. And yeah, it's generated some effective social media content that can be used to engage with potential buyers or potential prospective tenants. And again, I'll reiterate, it's going to give you a good foundation. Perhaps this is something that when you see what ChatGPT has created, you might think, okay, that's good, but it needs some tweaking. So yeah, you just got to go in there and tweak it, and then it'll give you content that's really strong for social media campaigns and social media posts. And okay, so a lot of people, they want to market nationwide or globally. One of the challenges in marketing a property outside of your city is creating engaging and informative video tours for the prospective buyers or the prospective tenants. And ChatGPT can help simplify this process by generating scripts for these videos. So by providing a few details, again, about the property, what it is that you want to highlight, the address, perhaps some description about the area, ChatGPT can generate a script that can be used as a starting point for creating a virtual tour or virtual video. And this can really save time, and ensure that your video is both informative and engaging as well. You could ask it to create it in the style of a well-known presenter, and it would give it a better flow than something that was just created by something if it was just following the what the computer says. So yeah, using ChatGPT to generate scripts for for videos or virtual tours is is a great use case as well. So moving on. So our 8th tip for prompts that you can use for ChatGPT is for providing language translation for international clients. And, like I said, it's very common for people to promote their properties outside of their city. And, the world is becoming increasingly global, and many real estate transactions now involve international clients. So one of the challenges of working with international clients can be that, sometimes there's a language barrier, and, you want to overcome that sort of quickly. And one of the ways that you can do that is to ask ChatGPT to help you through language translation. Now, people have been using Google Translate for a long time, and I live in Spain. When I first moved here, I used Google Translate for everything, but then I quickly realized that it doesn't give you, perfect grammar. It doesn't give you the perfect translation all the time. Sometimes it is off. So it's good to have different options available. And with ChatGPT, language translation is no longer an issue. ChatGPT can provide real-time translation of conversations. This allows you to communicate with clients in their native language. And yeah, in terms of real estate, this can really help with build trust and helps sort of improve the overall client experience. So here we've asked it to, translate I think this is a piece of ad copy. Yeah, translate this into Spanish. So yeah, if you have ads that you want to market to international clients and you want to translate the copy for those ads, this is a perfect way to do it. So answering customer questions about properties through a chatbot. Now, currently, AI tools like ChatGPT, they're still relatively new. Who knows how advanced and how good they're going to get? But my suspicion is that we're just at we've just seen the tip of the iceberg of what's going to be possible with this technology. And as they continue to develop and become more accurate with their information, we'll see a rise in AI being used to answer customer questions. A really time-consuming task for real estate professionals is, dealing back and forth with customer questions about sort of specific properties. But with ChatGPT and definitely in the future, this process will be streamlined, and I expect that there'll be, or there probably are now, but even more advanced chatbots that can be integrated onto property listing pages and onto websites. And these chatbots can be trained to answer common questions about a property, such as its size, location, amenities that are nearby. And this can really free up valuable time for real estate professionals so they can focus on other tasks, focus on prospecting, focus on getting deals closed, and all the while still being able to provide an excellent customer service to clients who are requesting information through their sites. So here, a simple prompt, but it got it pretty accurately. Provide an answer to someone asking about how long it takes to drive from 99 High Street, Boston to Boston Logan Airport. It's given an answer about 7 to 10 minutes. I think that is pretty, pretty optimistic, depending on sort of the traffic conditions. It could take a bit longer, but it's given a pretty good answer here. This is based on normal traffic conditions and may vary, so it kind of sets expectations as well and knows to do that. So again, this is a really great use case. So yeah, the sort of 10th and final prompt that that we've suggested that can help you with your property marketing is to craft a press release announcement. So this can be something that is often outsourced, or again can be very time consuming to get all sort of the key details and create something that is is high quality. But giving a few key details about the announcement, such as information about the deal that closed, the locations, the dates, the times, the brokers that were involved. It can generate a well-written press release that could be sent out to sort of local and industry-specific media. And of course, always proofread these before sending them out to any um, media organizations, because again, this gives a great foundation, but it does require some editing to make sure that it hits all the key points and is something that's readable. But yeah, it provides a great foundation to get going. And you can see here, we've asked it to write a press release about our company closing a transaction related to a multifamily property in Dallas for $26 million and a 5.65% cap rate. So it can generate sort of a really good really good foundation for this team to use to send. So yeah, creating press releases as well, is something that was once really time consuming, and now we can generate almost perfect press releases that can help businesses stay on top of their marketing efforts and increase their visibility in a crowded industry. So yeah, so these are the 10 of the ways that you can start using ChatGPT today to boost your speed in your real estate marketing. Yeah, I do hope that you can try some of these out yourselves, and would love to hear how they work out for you. Perhaps you've tried some of them already, and perhaps some of these are new. So I hope that at least a couple of these for everybody here are useful and something that you can take away from the session today. And so in this final part of our webinar, what I'm going to do is I'm going to showcase SharpLaunch's brand new ChatGPT integration, which enables teams to create instant property descriptions directly to their online property listing. So at SharpLaunch, we have integrated ChatGPT into our commercial real estate marketing platform to provide users with an even more efficient and seamless property marketing experience. So with this integration, what users can do is they can create property descriptions instantly and push them directly onto their online SharpLaunch property listing web pages without having to spend any time writing or editing or even leaving their content management system. So our integration enables users to generate property descriptions, right away, and we're really thrilled to offer this, this innovative new feature to our users. And what I'll do now is I'll invite you to watch the following video so you can see our ChatGPT integration in action, and I'll talk you through it so you can see what's going on. Just going to have to stop the share for a second. And I'll share this video screen. So what we have here is a online SharpLaunch property listing page. Okay, as you can see, there's a description module here with no description in it. Okay, and what we're going to do is we're going to use ChatGPT to instantly create a property description to fill that section. So all you need to do is you need to put in, perhaps sort of 5 or 6 data points about the property, its address, whether it's a office property, retail, the year it was built, and the property size, and whether or not it's investment sale property or it's property for lease. So once you've put in, the address and the type of property here, you'll go up and hit save on that. Okay, so we've put in the property information, hit save, and now we go over to our content management system, where what is typed in here appears directly on the property website. So we've got this AI generated description section here. You just hit generate. It takes a couple of minutes or even less than a couple of minutes, between 30 seconds to a minute to take that data and generate a description. Okay, and once that's generated, here we go, we've got our property description there. You can click users description and it'll paste that into the box above. Okay, so we paste the property description that was generated. There we go, into the box above. A quick proofread or edit if you need to. Hit save, and then when we return back to the online property description or the online property listing and hit refresh, you see that AI generated description appears instantly live and is visible to people and prospects visiting this site. So, this took all of 2 minutes to create that property description, get it live, get it online, saving real estate marketing teams, a ton of time having to sort of research and type this out. So yeah, I mean, this is something that we're really happy to now be able to offer to our users. And that more or less brings us to the end of the webinar for today. So just want to share with you sort of one final thing. Okay, and that is if it allows me to do this. Give me 1 second. There we go. So yeah, I mean that brings us to the end of the webinar for today. It's been great to run through the 10 prompts that you can use in your day-to-day to help you with your real estate marketing. And we'd love to hear from you. So I'll leave my contact information here. You can get in touch with me, alex@sharplaunch.com, if you do have any further questions, or if this is something that you'd like to take a look at in a bit more detail. And yeah, if you have any questions about SharpLaunch, about AI for commercial real estate, or simply just want to connect, then we'd love to hear from you, and hopefully we can connect soon. So yeah, thanks everybody for joining today. It's been great having you here, and stay connected with SharpLaunch on LinkedIn to to find out about upcoming webinars and other tips for how you can use not just ChatGPT but other tech in the commercial real estate industry. All right, great. Thanks again for joining. Take care.